What it do, everyday people, man? We are live today. We got a brand new video. It's about these chicks in Atlanta. They do not want you to date their man. You hear me? Or should I say, they don't want you to date a crazy man. Okay? So, thank you for everybody for pulling up to the live again. We got Don't Date These Negroes, ATL. Now, this is a brand new live that I want to bring to you. I want to shed some light on these dating site. Well, not even dating sites. There pages on TikTok and Facebook that are telling women not to date these men in your city. So let's get into it, y'all. I'm not finna hold y'all.
I already knew this guy was gonna be on this page. Like, honestly, when I saw the page, I was like, I don't feel like scrolling because I know he probably one of the first ones. And y'all, when I saw the repost of somebody that scrolled all the way to the bottom, he was the fourth. Okay. Honestly, I'm just glad I decided to record the whole encounter because something told me I was gonna need this. Which, weirdly enough, was his idea. He actually wanted me to make a video so that I could post in the girl group on Facebook. He wanted a review. This man asked for a review. Y'all, there was red flags busting left and right. First things first, we went to Traverse City Cafe. Y'all know it's the hood. This man did not want to pay for parking. He wanted to park on the street. So he didn't want to pay for parking. I'm like, I'm not about to be walking. It's pitch black dark and we in the hood. Like, what are we doing? So I ended up parking my car, and this man proceeds to get into it with the security guard. The security guard and him get into it because the security guard asked him, "Do you box?" The man got so offended. Immediately after that security guard asked him, "Does he box?" he had a whole like meltdown because apparently he felt like the security guard was sizing him up. But mind you, the security guard was shorter than me. Like, I'm 5'8". Like, he was shorter than me. Security guard said the reason why he asked him, does he box, is because he looked like a boxer because of his like complexion and his hair, his skin tone, all of that. He looked like a boxer. His hair was curly, pulled back into like a little Arnold Schwarzenegger a little Arnold Schwarzenegger bun. Like, he had the little bun in the back. This man is an attractive man. Don't get it twisted. The man looks good, okay? Even the waitress, like when we were at the date, even the waitress was sitting there flirting with him in my face. And I didn't care. I was like, this ain't my man. So if he want to flirt with you, you know, go right ahead. He was handsome. The man is handsome. He's not my usual type, but he is handsome. You cannot take that away from him. Okay, y'all. I'm going to post part 2 in the morning. I'm too tired. First of all, let's make this very clear. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. I did not go into something blindly thinking that I was getting a good man because, like I said, I was in the Don't Date Atlanta group and he kept getting posted. So I was like, you know what? I'm going into this shit. I'm going deep undercover, and I did. So yeah, I let the man take me on a date to get the tea. That's what I was going to do because he kept getting posted in the group. I'm like, somebody got to get the tea on this man because I'm so tired of the lies. So I figured the next time somebody posted him, which I knew that they would, but I didn't know it was going to make its way to TikTok. I was like, next time somebody posts him, I'm gonna post the receipts. I'm like, sis, this is the problem. And y'all, I got the receipts. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just post them videos that I recorded that same night. It was my birthday last year. But yeah, without further ado, like, meet Kyrie / Jeffrey or whatever he goes by, because he goes by multiple names. So yeah, here's the receipts. First of all, let's make this very clear. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. I did not go into something blindly thinking that I was getting a good man because, like I said, I was in the Don't Date Atlanta group and he kept getting posted. So I was like, you know what? I'm going into this shit. I'm going deep undercover, and I did. So yeah, I let the man take me on a date to get the tea. That's what I was going to do because he kept getting posted in the group. I'm like, somebody got to get the tea on this man because I'm so tired of the lies. So I figured the next time somebody posted him, which I knew that they would, but I didn't know it was going to make its way to TikTok. I was like, next time somebody posts him, I'm gonna post the receipts. I'm like, sis, this is the problem. And y'all, I got the receipts. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just post them videos that I recorded that same night. It was my birthday last year. But yeah, without further ado, like, meet Kyrie / Jeffrey or whatever he goes by, because he goes by multiple names. So yeah, here's the receipts.
Yeah, we're gonna get to part 3, man. Shout out to the YN Unk in the building, man. That hey, if y'all don't go check out his channel, hey, that's his YouTube right there. I'm gonna post his I'm gonna post this stuff. I'm gonna post his social medias and stuff, man. We gotta support this guy because he put on for a real one. So I would have pulled up on them kids fast in a hurry, man. Appreciate you for pulling up, big dog.
I was like, next.
Go ahead, Kyrie. I mean Jeffrey.
Hold on, you got it.
Okay. All right. So you technically are has asked for a review on the date. Technically, the date is not over yet, but we are here. See, See, I don't like that little thing you just did to the camera. See, he's starting off rocky. He's starting off rocky.
Let's start over.
All right, so
Nigga look like the moon man from the McDonald's commercial.
We already laid out the ground rules. I don't deal with that toxic mess you was dealing with. I don't play them type of games. And yeah, you pay for the date. Well, the date hasn't come to a concluding end yet, but he says he's gonna pay for the date, so I'm gonna trust his word. And it is my birthday. He didn't know that, so I'm not gonna hold it against him. But video. Just pose and I take still.
She said she toxic, you know. Don't date Sweet Peach.
Go ahead, Kyrie. I mean Jeffrey.
Girl, one thing you could not have paid me to do was go to that man's house because the vibes he was giving, as you can see in these freaking text messages, it was given no don't mean no, honestly. And I hate to say that, but it was like he doesn't like to hear the word no. I don't know what it is, but yeah, so when I was telling him I wasn't really feeling it, he felt like he could change my mind by sending me a photo or video. Y'all, it was super creepy. Like, creepy was the perfect way to describe it because look at just, why are you just standing there doing this? And he turns around and he just looks like I said, he's handsome, but he overdoes things. Like, he does not have to overdo things. And he does that. And I don't know why. Like, he overcompensates. I guess it's because he's so cocky. This man does not have a shred of humbleness. Like, there is zero humbleness inside of him. And it shows. It shows in his demeanor. He feels, like, entitled. And like I said, I could never deal with a man who doesn't take care of his kids. Girl.
Yeah, he'll take care of his kids.
Imagine thinking you don't date often is an insult. No, I don't date often. No, I'm not ran through. No, I'm not getting my heart broke left and right trying to desperately settle down for a man at 40 and 30 years old because my life revolves around.
When you want to settle down? When you 50, 60? You need to just stop dating at this point. Look at this. She said at 30 or 40, I don't want to settle down. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't even like to interrupt videos like this, but what are we doing?
Around being married. No. I actually do go out on dates just because I'm pretty and guys want to take me out. Clock it.
She don't even want a man. Stop dating this chick, man. Do not date this chick. I swear to God. Like, at first I was about to say, oh, we about to be seeing how these girls are exposing these guys about them being toxic. Literally, the toxic one. The toxic one. Why are you even dating a man in the first place? If you have no intentions, just go fuck him. You talking about what he doing too extra, he doing all this to be, girl, he just want to fuck and leave you. And then she making it seem like she the prize. Yeah, in the quarter machine, you put 2 quarters in, you got her. And then you turn, and guess what? That knob, everybody get a turn. Fuck out of here, man. I was like, okay, maybe she's a classy woman. No, she don't even want to settle down. Why you even in this group? Because you don't even matter. Like, at this point.
Imagine thinking you don't date.
Talking about Junior, just found out today this man has a whole woman. And y'all wonder why we as women chosen to stay single and abstain from sex. We don't take guys. Well, I mean, that's the point of him being in the group is he's a cheater. Like, but then you going out on dates not to be in a relationship is just as toxic because if you run into a guy who's actually interested into you, we know, he don't know that you don't even want to be with him. So you need to get out the way because you in the way of somebody finding a true king.
Okay, y'all, so we headed to next spot. He suggested we do karaoke at Sweet Lounge, so that's the next spot. Parking was $10 at the last place. He was too cheap. He didn't want to pay for parking, so I just paid for myself to park. No big deal. He paid for dinner. Well, it really wasn't dinner. I had appetizer. I had an appetizer, 2 appetizers, and a glass of wine. Really wasn't too much, but it was enough for me to really like get full for real, and then still kind of like talk to him, get to know him a little bit. He seems cool, not really my type because he's still lying about how many kids he got. I asked him, did he have 2 daughters? No, I asked him, did he have any daughters? He just now proclaiming that he only have sons, which I know is not true because he has his whole Facebook saying that he got daughters. So whatever.
Bradley.
Okay, y'all. So
Boys have all seen a lot.
we headed to next spot. He suggested we do karaoke at Sweet Lounge, so that's the next spot. Parking was $10 at the last place. He was too cheap. He didn't want to pay for parking, so I just paid for myself to park. No big deal. He paid for dinner. Well, it really wasn't dinner. I had appetizer. I had an appetizer, 2 appetizers, and a glass of wine. Really wasn't too much, but it was enough for me to really like get full for real, and then still kind of like talk to him and get to know him a little bit. He seems cool, not really my type because he's still lying about how many kids he got. I asked him, did he have 2 daughters? No, I asked him, did he have any daughters? He just now proclaiming that he only have sons, which I know is not true because he has his whole Facebook saying that he got daughters, so whatever. Okay, y'all.
So she went on a whole investigative mission to date this guy who she sees in his group. So she intentionally takes him out to expose his lies, which you knew he was gonna lie, and just confirmed his lies. But I'm just under the impression she date to get meals and free drinks and free parking. But apparently, since he ain't gonna park, he ain't gonna let you ride his car either, cause you driving yourself to this next spot. But for the investigation, you doing this. I don't think you would really do this. I think if somebody was treating you like this, you would be out of this date immediately. But because you ain't get the meal you wanted, you ain't get the park where you wanted, and all that. So he didn't wine and dine you, and you not. The only reason why she on this date is because she want to get an investigation on him. She want to expose him. But in a real situation with a real date, she has no intention on being with that person. She want a free meal, free parking, and a good time. And I'll see you later. I'll be texting you. That's about it. That's crazy.
Wine. Jeffrey. There seems to be a pattern here because from what I recall, you also told me that you blackmailed this young lady here into removing a post, threatening to post her and post lies. So, if that's what you think you're going to do here, you can think again. Because for one, you gave me verbal consent to record you while we were on the date. That's one thing we know for sure. Okay? Secondly, you have been causing havoc throughout the streets of Atlanta. And you have gotten your way with each and every woman
that has been a victim of your facade. You pretending that you want to have a real relationship with multiple women and you have no intent but to just lay down the wood. If I know that my video can save another woman from a man who clearly has a pattern that he has no intention to stop, why would I delete it? You have blackmailed so many people into deleting posts. You have so many women out here that are just so afraid. And the fact that you thought you was gonna baby girl your way into my DM and tell me to delete a post, it just shows me right now that you really think that you have way more control than you do. Because like I said, he did not hold back with the things that he has done. And I'm not surprised that he is also causing havoc and wreaking havoc in Houston, in a Don't Date Him Houston group. So ladies, beware. This man is very manipulative. No, I will not be deleting the post. Like I said, you gave me verbal consent to record you. Any of the videos that I have up, nothing is exposing you, and you can go on any of your social media and see your chest hair. So whatever, like at the end of the day, you're gonna be seen. People gonna see you and know you for who you are. Yesterday I realized we as women sometimes need to learn to shut the hell up. Yesterday, I ran into this guy in the Dollar Tree. He proceeds to try to get into a line, but he just wasn't fast enough. So I got there first. When I get into the line, he decides to say, oh, you cut me a line. I'm like, well, you just didn't get here fast enough. He then proceeds to flirt with me. There's another beautiful, attractive lady that walks up. He also talks to her about what I just did. He tells her, she just cut me a line, so you can cut me too. He flirting with both of us back and forth like he playing some tennis. He's talking to her, and I go on by my business, and I'm in front of him while they're talking. I don't know, after this man had a full-blown conversation with this lady, he came behind me and put his groceries on the cart and said, bring all this up together. I'm looking at him like, I don't know what reality you living in, but I don't know a reality where a woman pays for a man's groceries. Do you? Y'all, this man proceeds to pay for all of my stuff and his. I said that to say this. Sometimes it's okay to just allow a man to admire your beauty. Just because a man is admiring you doesn't always mean that he wants you. Sometimes men just like to be in the presence of a beautiful woman. Doesn't mean that he wants to be with that woman or take that woman home. Sometimes he just likes to interact with a beautiful woman and go home to his wife.
Yo, she ain't shit. This girl ain't shit.
Get into a line, but
I guess that's it. I think I've
Go ahead.
what to do, everyday people, man. It's your boy PJ. We back with another lit video, man. Hit the links down below. We got Moog's Coffee, okay, where you can get the best coffee in the Midwest. Okay, it's the best. Okay. Hit that link and use the discount code everydaypj at checkout, okay? Now, let's talk about this, dog. I don't know. Are we seeing the same thing? They talk about the wig, the problem. The wig is the problem. Listen, she ain't got the edges part down right, okay? She need that middle part, 36 HD, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they call it. I didn't fell off the wig game. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to I don't think I showed y'all no shoes anytime lately, but these are some I have for a few y'all know old school gangster low top slip and slide. These the Jackie Robinson ones. Okay. Stay fresh, okay? Anyway. Yeah, so story time coming up with me and my homies. I told y'all in my post that I got a story time, but I actually it's probably a story time most of y'all already heard because I went out with my friends. They came to Oklahoma and I ain't seen them in a while. Like these my childhood friends were. We did a lot of crazy stuff. I mean, from money laundering to hustling to pum pums to taking one for the team. Taking one for the team. I talk about taking one for the team. Just tell me which one y'all want to hear. Anyway, I got a bunch of them. When you got friends like that, we got some stories. But anyway, so this chick, man, as much as she wanted to expose this dude, man, like she kind of exposed the reality of how women, like why men feel like they feel when they dating. Literally, when when I pick up when I talk to somebody, this is the shit I be worried about. I be like, man, do she really want to date me, or does she want me for content, or does she want me for, you know, or is she holding stuff back just so, well, as long, like, this is why men don't tell women nothing. Y'all be like, oh, you can be open with me, and the guy, he'll be talking to you for months and months and months on end and tell you, whatever he want, and then as soon as you get the chance, you could be like, yeah, my mom used to beat on me when I was a kid, and it made me kind of resented, and then she on down TikTok tell, and his mom used to beat him as a kid. She's an abuser, and I'm like, damn. Why would you tell my mama business? Like, that's my life story, and I ain't share that with the world, but here you are telling everybody my mom used to whoop my ass. Like, you know, that ain't my life story, but my mama did used to whoop my ass, but still, it was well deserved. It was well deserved. It wasn't like, but I'm just saying, like, this is what you got to worry about when dating, and it's so crazy. But I hope that, like, we get out of this for the sake of love. Like, if you really want to find somebody and love somebody, I hope that we get past all this crash out. I want to put you on TikTok stuff. Like, I get the TikTok stories. I love it. I ain't gonna lie. But some you can be open with, some you can't. Yeah, you're right. Because the one thing I hate the most is that people, when you tell them stuff and they use it against you, and that yeah, it comes with, because it's some ruthless dudes out here like this guy right here. Obviously he's not the pick of the litter, okay? But when you dating, he just got a complex that he just want to date every woman, and he get his way because he got that slick back Schwarzenegger haircut, whatever. But the fact that people do this and use what they got to use what they know about you to hurt you or to make you feel bad, or throw it in your face, it's just dirty, you know what I'm saying? And it just be like, man, you don't want to trust people. You don't want to trust people. Like, listen, man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna be like, hey, I think this chick just want me to take her out to eat, and she want the luxury stuff. So I'm gonna just wait for a chick to take me out to eat. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that like that. Cause honestly, it would be nice, but I don't be looking for no woman to take me out to eat. But it'd be nice because then I'll be knowing what your intentions is. You know what I'm saying? Because men, we come with intent. Every time a man come with intentions, they'll be like, oh, let me put him in the dating group app. We dating the same guy, and then y'all post him. So when you post a man in these groups, are you really interested in him, or do you want to just be like, because like if you interested in a person, it shouldn't matter what other people experience with them. Like, I know you don't want to find out the worst on your own because that's what happens. But like when you find out from other people, it's like it takes, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, eventually you not gonna find nobody. You just gonna be lonely. Like her, she said, "You think I want to settle down in my 30s and 40s?" Bitch, we want to settle down. We gotta find that one. I think it was this one.
It is very clear. I knew exactly what I was getting myself into. I did not go into something blindly thinking that I was getting a good man because, like I said, I was in the Don't Date Atlanta group and he kept getting posted. So I was like, you know what? I'm going into this shit. I'm going deep undercover, and I did. So yeah, I let the man take me on a date to get the tea. That's what I was going to do because he kept getting posted in the group. I'm like, somebody got to get the tea on this man because I'm so tired of the lies. So I figured the next time somebody posted him, which I knew that they would, but I didn't know it was going to make its way to TikTok. I was like, next time somebody posts him, I'm gonna post the receipts. I'm like, sis, this is the problem. And y'all, I got the receipts. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and just post them videos that I recorded that same night. It was my birthday last year. But yeah, without further ado, like, meet Kyrie / Jeffrey or whatever he goes by, because he goes by multiple names.
Oh no, what that?
Girl, one thing you could not have paid me to do was go to that man's. Imagine thinking you don't date often is an insult. No, I don't date often. No, I'm not ran through. No, I'm not getting my heart broke left and right trying to desperately settle down for a man at 40 and 30 years old because my life revolves around being married. No. I actually do go out on dates just because I'm pretty and guys want to take me out.
Yo, we gotta stop this crap. What are we doing? Anyway, everyday people, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about this, because ladies, if y'all want to know why y'all can't find a good man, one is because men like Jeffrey, and two is because of women like Sweet Peach. Now, she might not be a bad person, but she in the way of y'all finding y'all Prince Charming, because she just want a meal. She want a free date. She want to get dressed, go out with a guy, and hang out. She don't want to sleep with him. She don't want to do nothing. She just want to be in the way. And then the men will be like, bro, I don't even want to take no chicks out. They gonna be like this. You take them out, then they ghost you. They just only want to text and don't want to text you when they want to and all this stuff. Oh, but I ain't got time for that. So don't be out there. Don't be out there dating. Anyway, just don't date. If you ain't ready, don't date. I stay my black ass at home. What you mean? It's Sunday and we watching the game. Last night I was staying at home watching TV. No dates. This is what you gotta do in life. Okay? You gotta stay away from the bull jive. Okay? Cause there ain't nothing out here but headaches and bills and unprotected sex, risk of HIV. Okay? We don't need that. Anyway, everyday people, man, y'all catch me on the next live. We're gonna come back again. We're gonna find something else to come back again later. If OKC lose, we're not coming back later for F y'all. But if OKC win, coming back later. All right.